Hello everyone, how are you all? And hope the previous two parts of trigonometry chapter were helpful to you. This is the third part of the trigonometry, and in this part we learn about the trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. So the first of all, the question is, what is complementary angle? What do you mean by complementary angles? So in simple words, we can say if we add two angles in such a way that their sum is 90 degree, then those two angles are known as complementary angles, right? Now how we can find the complement? Suppose our first angle is theta, right? And we have to add two angles. First is theta, second is unknown. We have to find, or we have to add two angles in such a way that the answer is 90 degree. Then these two angles combinedly, they are known as complementary angle. This is the definition. So if first angle is theta, then how we can find this? For finding this dash or the second angle, we have to transform this theta to the other side of equal, right? Here it is in plus. When we change its side, it will go in minus, and then we can say that the second angle is 90 minus theta. Second angle means the complement of the first angle, right? So theta and 90 minus theta, they are complementary angles. Theta and 90 minus theta are complementary angles, right? Once again, if we add two angles in such a way that their sum is 90 degree, then those two angles are complementary angles. And in term of theta, if first angle is theta, then second angle is 90 minus theta by using this relation. Now here are some identities, or we can say trigonometric ratios in terms of complementary angles, right? So sin 90 minus theta equals to cos theta, cos 90 minus theta equals to sin theta, tan 90 minus theta equals to cot theta, cot 90 minus theta equals to tan theta, sec 90 minus theta equals to cosec theta, cosec 90 minus theta equals to sec theta, right? In my other video, you can see how we can derive these formulas, right? Some other trigonometric identities are, these are the reciprocals, right? So sin theta equals to 1 upon cosec theta, and cosec theta equals to 1 upon sin theta. Tan theta equals to 1 upon cot theta, and cot theta equals to 1 upon tan theta. These are the inverse ratios. Cos A or cos theta equals to 1 upon sec theta, and sec theta equals to 1 upon cos theta. So these six are known as inverse ratios, and these six are the complementary ratios, right? Now we'll move towards the exercise 8.3 of NCERT. Question number 1, evaluate means find. We have to find the value of this ratio, which is sin 18 upon cos 72. Whenever we are having these type of questions, then any one of the part we have to convert with the help of these complementary ratios. Either we can choose the numerator or we can choose the denominator. So sin 18 degree upon cos 72 degree. So we can write the numerator as it is, sin 18 degree, and in place of 72 we can write 90 minus 18. Why 90 minus 18? Because if we solve 90 minus 18, then again we are getting 72 degree, right? So we have to choose a number in such a way that if we subtract that number with 90, the answer should be equal to the given number. Okay, so in place of 72 we can write 90 minus 18. But by using the identity cos 90 minus theta, the second one we can see here, cos 90 minus theta equals to sin theta. It means cos will change into sin, and whatever the value is there, that will come with sin, right? Same is here, cos 90 minus 80. So in place of cos we can write sin, and this is theta, so we have to write with sin. So sin 18. Now sin 18 upon sin 18, when we cancel them, the answer is 1, right? Now the second part, tan 26 degree upon cot 64 degree. Again we have to write one part as it is, Second part we have to convert with the help of complementary ratios. So in place of 64 we can write 90 minus 26, because we know when we subtract them again we are getting 64. So cot 90 minus 26. Now according to the trigonometric ratios, cot will turn up into 10, and 90 minus 26 means this is a theta, so we have to write with 10. So tan 26 upon tan 26, when we cancel them, the answer is 1. Right? Now the third one, cos 48 degree minus sin 42 degree. Again we are having 2, so any one we have to convert. Then cos 48, we can write 48 as 90 minus 42. Then cos 90 minus 42 by using the second identity, cos 90 minus theta means sin theta. Here theta is 42, cos 90 minus 42 will become sin 42. Sin 42 minus sin 42 will become 0. Then fourth part, cosec 31 minus sec 59. Right? Again we have to convert anyone. Here I have convert cosec 31 into in the form of sec. So cosec 90 minus 59, in place of 31 I can write 90 minus 59. So cosec 90 minus 59 will come sec 59, and here again sec 59. So same number, when we subtract the answer is 0. Then question number second, show that, now we have to prove, show that tan 48 degree plus into, it is when there is no sign, so multiplication is there. Tan 48 degree into tan 23 degree into tan 42 degree into tan 67 degree equals to 1. Right? So our first step is that we will take the LHS and we will rearrange the term, these four terms, in such a way that we can get the complementary angles. It means 48 plus 42 will become 90. Similarly, 23 plus 67 will become 90. So this is our first step, that we have to rearrange the terms in such a way that we will get complementary angles. Okay. So tan 48 will remain the same. Again we have to convert tan 42 in by using complementary. So 42, how we can write? 90 minus 48. So tan will remain same. In place of 42 we will write 90 minus 48. Then tan 23 will remain same. Again 67, how we can write? 90 minus 23. Right? So in place of tan 67 we can write 90 minus 23. Use the identity. What is tan 90 minus theta? It is cot theta. So tan 90 minus 48 will come cot 48. It will remain same. In place of this we will write cot 48. Then tan 23, again it will remain same. Tan 90 minus theta cot theta, or tan 90 minus 23 cot 23. Right? Now use the inverse ratio. How we can write cot 48? We can see here cot theta equals to 1 upon tan theta. It means whatever the value is there, we can write in the inverse form with 10. So cot 48 we can write 1 upon tan 48. So it will remain same, into cot 48 means 1 upon tan 48 into tan 23 into, again in place of cot 23 we can write 1 upon tan 23. So we can cancel them. So 1 ones are 1. So answer is 1. So here we have proved that LHS is equals to RHS. We have proved. Right? Now next question, second part. Now we have to prove cos 38 degree into cos 52 degree minus sin 38 degree into sin 52 degree equals to 0. We have to prove this. So again we have taken LHS. Cos 38 cos 52 minus sin 38 sin 52. So from among these two, between these two we have to convert any one. So this will remain same. Cos 52, how we can write 52? 90 minus 38. Right? So cos 90 minus 38 minus sin 38 will remain same. Sin 52, again we can write 90 minus 38 in place of 52. So it will come sin 90 minus 38. So it will remain same. Right? Cos 90 minus 38 means, by using the identity, cos 90 minus theta is sin theta, or cos 90 minus 38 is sin 38. Minus sin 38 will remain same. Again sin 90 minus 38 will become cos 38. Right? Now we can see that we are having the same things. and when we subtract the same things, the answer is 0. So we have proved that cos 38 into sin 38 minus sin 38 into cos 38, the answer is 0. Then question number 3. If tan 2a equals to cot a minus 18 degree, this is given. Where 2a is an acute angle, we have to find the value of a. So this is the question. So we have written the given part, which is tan 2a equals to cot a minus 18. Now again we can convert tan in form of cot, right? Because we all know what is cot 90 minus theta. It is tan theta. So we can also write tan theta equals to cot 90 minus theta. Right? So tan theta is cot 90 minus theta. Similarly, we can say tan 2a is cot 90 minus 2a equals to, we have to copy this as it is. Right? Now we can cancel cot by cot. Then 90 minus 2a equals to a minus 18. Right? So minus 18 is there. When we change its side, it will convert in plus. So 90 plus 18. Minus 2a is there. When we change its side, it will go in plus. So 2a plus a. And 2a plus a is 3a equals to 108. Or a equals to 36 degree. It means the value of angle a is 36 degree. Now question number 4. If tan a equals to cot b, prove that a plus b equals to 90 degree. These questions are important in terms of basic as well as in terms of standard. So if tan a equals to cot b, prove that a plus b equals to 90 degree. So we have written the given part, tan a equals to cot b. Now again we can convert cot b in terms of tan by using 90 minus b. Same like here, tan theta equals to cot 90 minus theta, or we can say also that cot theta is equals to tan 90 minus theta. So in place of cot b, we can write tan 90 minus b. So we can cancel tan and tan. So a equals to 90 minus b. Minus b is there. When we change its side, it goes in plus. So a plus b equals to 90 degree. And we have to prove this. A plus b equals to 90 degree. So we have proved. Now question number 5. If sec 4a equals to cosec a minus 20 degree, where 4a is an acute angle, find the value of a. This is the given expression where 4 is an acute angle and we have to find the value of a. So we have written the given part, sec 4a equals to cosec a minus 20 degree. Then again we have to convert this sec in terms of cosec. So by using the trigonometric ratios of complementary angles, we can convert in place of sec 4a, we can write cosec 90 minus 4a. Or we can say sec theta equals to cosec 90 minus theta, where theta is 4a. Right? So we can cancel cosec by cosec. Or 90 minus 4 equals to a minus 20. Again we have to just collect the like terms on one side. It is in minus. So when we change its side, it will go in plus. It is in minus. When we change its side, it goes in plus. So 90 plus 20 is 110. And a plus 4 is 5a. Or a equals to 110 by 5. Or we can say it is 22 degree. Or angle a equals to 22 degree. Right? Now next question. Question number 6. Again, it is a very important question. If A, B and C are interior angles of a triangle ABC, then show that sine B plus C whole upon 2 equals to cos A by 2. Right? We know that it is a triangle ABC. And we all know by using angle sum property, angle A in triangle, in any triangle, the sum of three angles is equals to 180 degree. Or we can say in triangle ABC, angle A plus B plus angle C equals to 180 degree. Right? Because we need V plus C on one side, so we will not disturb these two terms and we will change the side of angle A. Here it is in plus. When we change its side, it goes in minus. Right? So it means after changing the side of angle A, we are having B plus C equals to 180 minus A. Now we are having B plus C on this side. We need upon 2. Upon means divide. So we'll divide both the sides by 2. then it will become b plus c whole upon 2 equal sign 180 upon 2 minus a upon 2, right? It will remain the same because we need this. 180 upon 2, when we cancel it, it will become 90 minus a upon 2, right? Now we are having this part b plus c upon 2 here. We need sign also. So it is in multiply, so we can multiply both the sides by sign. And when we multiply it, it will come sign b plus c whole upon 2 equals to sign, in bracket we have to write this 90 minus a upon 2, right? Here it will be look like sine 90 minus theta, which is cos theta. So it will remain the same, and in place of this sine 90 minus a upon 2 will come cos a upon 2, because we are having the identity sine 90 minus theta is equals to cos theta, right? So 990 minus a upon 2 will come cos upon 2, and this we have to prove. The next one is the last question of the exercise. We have to express sine 67 plus cos 75 degree in terms of trigonometric ratios of angles between 0 degree and 45 degree. It means in place of 67 and 75 degree, we have to bring the numbers which comes between 0 and 45. It means it can be from 1 to 44 degree, right? So what we have to do, we have to convert both these, because these two numbers, these two degrees are more than 45, right guys? So we have to convert both the sides by using the trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. So how we can write 67? We can write 90 minus 23. So sine 90 minus 23, then plus sign, how we can write 75? 90 minus 15. So cos 90 minus 15. Again by using the trigonometric ratio identities of complementary angles, sine 90 minus theta is cos theta, and cos 90 minus theta is sin theta. So sine 90 minus 23 will be cos 23, then plus sign, and cos 90 minus 15 will be sin 15 degree, right? Hope again this video is helpful for you people. So please write down your comments, suggestion. I am always waiting for these type of things, because really these things are very, very important for me to make my videos more effective for you people, right? So God bless you, and please be remain in your at your home, right? Follow the guidelines given by WHO during the lockdown period, and what else, just stay with me, and watch my videos, like and subscribe them. Thank you very much.